Alright, looks like we're good to go. Let me load in. Let me load things in. Get everything running. Okay. It's been a while since I played this, so she'll get the loading screen active.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago.
Don't you want to live?
A new age dawns today.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
I already died once. All of us who swore ourselves to the cause did. My name is Zon Glosa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. Each of us took a leap of faith to cross the bridge of time and be reborn here.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabulum produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The Aphelion?
Only then will you understand the might of the Trekkin Empire.
What's the Aphelion?
Born in this time.
And when you wake the Aphelion, what are you going to do with it?
Anything we want.
Come on! This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
It's coming alive.
You can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
The moment I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
We can deal with that.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Not if they're just going to start it again.
So you believe him?
I'm not sure.
Why would you tell us all this?
I tell you, because I value my own life. When my fellow Scions come, and they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle once you. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death. There's a way to stop this ship for good, and he knows how. He just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We heard him. He'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a Starfleet ship. Your protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your moral code takes precedence above all others.
I'm not going to torture them. Not like this. There's got to be something we can work with here.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was going to have to. Oh, no, I'm still going to have to mess with the thing. Alright.
This area here,
Power generation. The warp cores.
it's deserted.
Okay. Travel speed.
Going this fast, it would be too dangerous to force a warp collapse by cracking one of the propulsion coils. I could rupture the hull, end up damaging the Cartabula in the process.
And that risks tearing a hole in space.
We can't have that.
Alright. What about the population map?
What's this?
This display shows the location of the Trekkin on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems. Sensors, propulsion, weapons. Doesn't seem to be working here.
This is weird.
Alright, one last thing to look at. That's the engine output.
Engine status. Right. The warp cores are still practically redlined. However they've supercharged the Zeldi, it still relies on existing systems.
They just Amplify the output?
But the Trekkin have already interfaced with those systems. The controls would be no use. So we'd have to find a way to manually shut down the warp cores.
Might not be a manual shutdown as much as it'll be sabotage.
No one appears to be guarding it. I think I can get us there. But once we're in, do you really think you could cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask. But I'm coming around.
Yeah, I usually fix things.
Well, usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. But I'm sure I could figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Lily's there with you too, right?
Yep, I'm not going
It's
anywhere.
good you two are together.
Believe me, I don't want to be here either. Well, looks like neither of us get our way.
But Carter, I am going to get my way. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Trekkin Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery.
Part of the Federation.
And a part of you would remain to experience the things I can show you. But if you try to fight it...
In case you forgot, we were a part of something. I still am. The Federation may not be perfect, but it stands for ideals that your people clearly do not believe in.
We have our own ideals. And we have our own strength. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this. Carter, we have a plan for you. And for the others, too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
What's the plan?
What's this plan you have? Is it the one where you steal our bodies and erase our minds?
That's a simplistic view of it. Your memories would live on within us. We can continue this conversation in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Her comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
Alright.
I get it.
Combat job. Alright. Oh, first time we've ever seen the inside of a comm badge.
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
Oh, they still
You've
have it on.
forgotten something. They know where we're going.
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
We've managed this far without doing it
You're
your
on the
way.
same
You're
side.
hardly in control of this situation.
You two forget you're on the same side? Come on! Now let's move it.
Thank you. But yeah, as I was saying, that was the first time I've ever seen the inside of a comm badge. Oh, back over to the Resolute crew. Let's see how this turns out.
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him. Spread out.
Alright, check and see what's going on. Let me check things here before I bring out the tricorder.
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Speaking of, oh, never mind. I was going to scan the stone there. What do you got to say?
Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those iridium levels?
Me.
Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
Or destabilizing it all. That doesn't sound like a good. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Oh. Anything I am missing? Let me talk to everybody, see what's going on. Everybody I can.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest. We've precious little data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit. Anything he didn't see himself is a total unknown.
We deal with unknowns all the time. Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Also, let's check the section right here.
If I recall right, Geordi LaForge transported in here, hanging upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
Is there anything right there? Answer is nope. Oh.
These crystals are dormant.
Riker's report said they were glowing, that they served as energy collectors. It could be a good sign they're inactive. The Guardian of the Trekkin doesn't have his guard up.
Anything else that needs a scan? Oh, over here.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this bridge. That has to mean something.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
Oh. Alright, let's see what's over the thing here. Probably wouldn't hurt to have the
Follow me.
Never mind. Never mind.
Ends here. Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
Whoop. Scan this.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Trekkin technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Alright.
Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
What about... oh.
Whoa!
An illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
No, I don't know what that is, and to be honest, I probably don't know what that is. Probably don't want to know. Alright, into the thing here. I'm sure... Oh. As I was going to say, I'm sure there's a cutscene going to play here.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
Oh, that one.
Default to Resolute. Beam crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Oh, that one did not.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
Don't zap the crystals. Yeah, I don't mind salt. I don't mind salt, especially if it's on the French fries. Another dead tree.
I wonder if this place was always so lifeless.
Okay, you got anything to say now? Oh, whoops. Nope, that one is not putting up the same thing.
Aside from the breathable atmosphere, this is a remarkably inhospitable planet. Traces indicate there was once living flora, but it's been dead so long it's practically turned to stone.
From what Portal told Riker, it was an outpost to defend the far edge of the Trekkin Empire.
Well, it's not that now. Now, it's a grave.
Alright, yeah, don't zap the crystals. Last thing we need is to be zapped by...
Looks like there used to be a bridge here.
Alright. Yep, that's a chasm, alright.
We don't have any data about what's below the surface on Delphi Ardu-4. And I don't feel a particularly strong urge to find out.
Then that makes two of us.
Don't jump down the hole.
More crystals. Need a way across.
Yep, this one's not putting up the same. That one's not putting up the same thing. Last thing we need is to shoot at it and be zapped.
There's something alive beyond this wall. Based on the data from the Enterprise's records, it must be Portal 6-3.
I'll figure out how to get us past it.
I know you will.
Oh, I'm sure we need to zap. I'm sure we need to zap the thing.
The biosignature is coming from this direction. I'm sure of it. But there's no getting through here.
There's always a way.
Check just to make sure I'm not missing any. Check just to make sure I'm not missing any crystals around here. That one right there. Nope. I kind of wonder what the hell had happened if I actually fired it. I'm sure. Oh, look what I found.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Why is phaser? Aim.
Commander!
Look at that.
Trust, but verify.
Indeed.
Hidden bridge here. Alright, can I go through looking at... Yeah, there's a lot more of them. There's a lot more of them over here. Oh, and it's gone. And it's gone. It's like the money in South Park. And it's gone. A lot of them over on this side. One of these is generating things. Ain't this one though. I think there's one over here. This one? Yes.
Good.
Alright, that, I think that got rid of them. Oh. walk over here, see what we got. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's more crystals. Give it up. Oh. This one? No. Do not discharge phaser. Do not discharge phaser at that one. One of these is probably it. Ah, more of them. More of them up there on the ceiling. Hidden here in the corner.
Tetrametric.
I need to be careful because there's a lot of them. A lot of them lingering
Better
here.
go see what's different.
Whoa. Well. Now where? I think it's this one. Look what you tricorder there, maybe a crystal on the peak. Alright. Unless I'm missing one that's down below me. Which I might be. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this a regular one? Not that. Out of reach. Said on the peak. Oh my god. Let me check and see. Okay. I'm getting stumped by crystals here that I can't see. I think that one down there was one I already. Oh my god. trying to aim here. And I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that one. I'm pretty sure I already got that one. Oh my god. Hold on. There on the ceiling. Whoops. Hold on. There's a few lingering all over here. Pretty sure I took care of a few of them there. That's if I can extend the range of the tricorder. Well, I mean, it did beep over in this direction, so that's the issue. See, it's going off right here, but I'm not entirely sure where the hell. somewhere. Run. I must be blind or something. I must be absolutely blind or something. I'm a little bit stumped. The thing's going off right here. Thing is going off right here. Oh. All the way over there, huh? Wait. No. Did not. Oh my god. Well, I got it. It took me
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
We'll make sure it's safe.
I got it, but it took me a few tries, unfortunately. I was not expecting it to be out in the distance like that. Was not expecting the thing to appear out in the distance. That's a big crystal.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No, not a match.
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Devolve to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
All fire and get the thing. Yeah, we all have to fire at this one because this is a huge crystal.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
The plans.
Oh, plants were illusion. Plants were an illusion.
Barbarians. It's him. How dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place. Fortunately
sure?
for you, that time has passed.
Alright, let's go up.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Trekkin Empire. We've come a long way to meet you.
Guardian? I am guardian of nothing. The Trekkin no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded.
Yep.
If this is why you've come, then you should leave.
They've returned.
Now.
I'll cut right to it. The Trekkin have returned.
Returned? My people have come back? How can that be? I've been alone for so long. If it is true, how did they return?
Draconian technology made it possible. To enable the transfer of consciousness from one being to another after physical death. We call it bioforming. A group of Draconians calling themselves Scions of the Flame used it to reawaken after hundreds of millennia.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Trekkin. They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream. Beliefs that lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Trekkin immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come.
Yep.
You want to destroy these scions.
We want to bring peace.
There is a war looming that could engulf the Quadrant. We want you to help us bring about peace before it gets to that point.
Peace always comes at lost.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
I will speak with you alone.
Oh,
What are you doing?
and we're gone.
Where are we? Where's my team?
They are safe where we left them. That the scions have stolen the Cartabula is deeply concerning.
Alright, we gotta go
To be
up.
honest, I'd rather speak with you alone, John Rydick.
Gotta go up the platform here, being generated by the crystals.
Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Trekkin. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss. The others wouldn't understand.
Not alone.
It's
Oh, wait,
beyond their
I see.
ability to
Yep, I see.
comprehend.
I see you're hurting, and I understand your pain. But pain shouldn't stop us from moving forward.
You do not understand me, nor the pain I feel for the loss of our once glorious empire.
Oh. Up this way. Gotta go up this set of platforms. This kind of reminds me of doing the other, deal with the other, and
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong? And submit yourself to their authority. It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
Federations help them.
The only reason any of my people are still alive, why I am still alive, is because the Federation helped us. We would have been extinct decades ago without the Duridium the Federation gave us. If anything, I owe them gratitude. You told Riker you'd wait until you were needed. You're needed now. We need you.
As much as it pains me to learn the Cartabula has fallen into the hands of the Scions, my services are not up for offer.
Oh. Up this one. Looks like the final one up here.
To be chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Trekkin Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. Betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
Every Trekkin that comes back does so by stealing someone's body. They are killing to come back.
What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Trekkin plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Trekkian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given this full consideration. You may have more to gain than to lose.
Maybe the bioforming was wrong.
You told me your people didn't use bioforming. That's because you knew it was wrong. Wrong to employ on an individual basis, and surely wrong on a galactic scale.
You are correct. The Trekkin did not use bioforming on a large scale. that the way these scions are using it would not have been accepted when the Empire still stood. I'm curious to see these scions masquerading as true Trekkin. So I will go with you, and we shall find them. But when we do, I will judge them myself as a guardian of the Trekkin, to understand their true intentions.
As is your
For
right.
better or worse.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return.
Oh, and we're back. We're back again. Off we go.
Commander!
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
We assumed the worst.
She's perfectly fine. Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you have any equipment or tools?
Yeah, I kind of figure, given he can teleport us, that we should. He'd probably be. Yeah, he'd probably be able to teleport us.
This is all I need.
Away team +1, ready to beam up.
Oh, I thought I thought he was going to teleport us out to the Resolute. All right, so that turned out pretty good. Oh, back here, back here.
Four warp cores. That's interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, we can still operate.
Makes this more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
Where are the engine schematics? Power flow routing charts.
We're soldiers, not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
Well,
Understand
but
how
yeah,
to
you have
operate
your
it under
have.
normal conditions.
We'll do our part, you do yours. Anything that comes through that door, stop it.
That I can do.
All right,
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
go up to all the warp cores. Actually, that's not too bad of an idea, having multiple cores just in case. Granted, also probably makes it easier for a bunch of them to explode all at the same time if they're damaged. I mean, we see the trouble that happens when you had just one warp core in your ship.
What are we dealing with?
Oh, whoops. Scan here. Alright. See, it relays temperature signals. Scan there. How many things do I have? 3 anomalies. And the thing right in the middle. Okay. There we go. Complete the scan.
Cores are running really hot. Makes sense, since they've been producing at max output since we left Otari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before a catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Okay. Where are the stairs? Ah, stairs. Stairs right here. Go down here. Shut this. See about shut this thing down. Oh, look at this.
Whatever we do, we need to make sure the Trekkin can't undo it.
So we need a way to permanently disable the reactors that won't destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection. So the question is, how do we make it happen?
Oh, we're gonna inject the core.
The reactor coolant system is operating at emergency containment levels.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent.
Status.
Like we saw on the bridge, all 4 warp cores are operating at full capacity.
Okay, safety protocol.
The safety protocols don't look much different from the Resolute. Breach protection. Reduce output, command override. Cease matter, antimatter flow, command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer control.
Even command functions can't override one of the most crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good.
We
Looks
got.
like if sensors show a core is about to rupture, the computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
And it will trigger the ejection. Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
I'll take the one next to it.
The second you two start dumping cores, the Trekkin will know we're here.
He'll be vulnerable. Stuck in one place while you work.
Yep, start thinking about escape.
We will have to make a stand.
Start thinking about an escape plan. I have a feeling we're gonna need one.
Yep.
We'll barricade the door. Work quickly.
You bet dump some cores. We're gonna make these things. Eject.
We might not have our tools, but our phasers can do this in a pinch.
Alright. I have to make these bad boys
Better
jet.
get this right. If we foul it up and this whole thing goes boom,
There goes.
don't know how much damage that Cartabula will do.
There goes the galaxy.
If we accidentally crack it open.
There goes the galaxy.
Could be that bad.
We'll get it right.
Oh, let's hope we don't do that. Last thing we
It's
need.
not a Starfleet warp core, but the coolant regulator has to be in here somewhere.
Yeah. Keep this in the center. Just keep that right there. Ah. Handy phaser uses right here.
Time to heat things up.
Alright, right. Handy phaser. Well, I'm pretty sure that probably did.
Warning. Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Okay, now they're definitely gonna know we're down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Just one more to go.
They're here.
They're coming through the door.
Yeah,
We don't have much time.
I was pretty sure that was probably obvious. Obvious, given the fact that, we're just dumping cores up.
Same as before. We just gotta...
Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, I took it. Ow. I have a feeling that we're probably going to need to we're probably going to need to redo this section because I'm down to one.
Finish.
Down to one segment of health. Okay, yeah. Yep, might want to get over here. We just need one more of these things ejected. We just need one more of these things ejected.
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
I don't think that they care.
What? No!
Get the warp core done, or we're all dead.
Oh, of course, I'm the one who's got to fire it instead of firing at the. Oh.
Ejecting core. Warp drive disengaged.
You did it.
Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm able to do that without having to repeat it.
Got that escape plan for me?
I think so.
Itaska, can you climb?
I'll see you on the parade grounds of Sorella, my friend.
Alright, we gotta get up. But yeah,
You
ship's
want
up.
me? I'm right here.
Yep, ship is out of warp, so we're good. Kind of.
Not you too.
Calm yourself, child. It will all be better soon. Wake up, Monko Umet. Return to us. Rejoin the flame.
To reclaim what was lost.
You don't need to watch this.
I do. I want to remember every moment when I make them pay. But this isn't the end. I will avenge Itaska. Swear to me, you will join me in this.
How about we try to save her?
Yeah, there's
That's a dream.
still hope.
As long as she's alive and her memories are still in there, there's still hope.
Hope is what you turn to when you have nothing left you can do. And there's still something I can do for Itaska. And I shall.
Pretty sure we're going back to the Resolute now. Yep.
There's so much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a portal, not a scientist, but I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your older starships. One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage.
It's a research ship.
Apparently not.
The Resolute is primarily a research vessel, if that's what you mean. Not a warship.
Although she has been known to hold her own in a fight.
Against what?
Oh,
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Trekkin Empire.
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary, most lesser civilizations willingly join the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But That expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict. That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
We overcame our differences.
I can't say that we avoid conflict entirely, but we overcome our differences because of our common interests and a shared sense of purpose. A general belief we are better off united than divided.
A concept almost Trekkin in principle. We're more alike than you might think.
Hey, good. Good. We're doing pretty good.
If this is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind. Given this is merely a research ship, I won't be able to find him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I need to make certain modifications.
Shouldn't be a problem.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Excellent.
Solano's gonna flip when he hears this.
I'll see you on the bridge. Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Trekkin Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
He's willing to help.
He's been kind enough to agree to help us find Galvan.
I am at your service. To whatever extent I can be of help.
If nothing else, I'm sure you're happy for a change of scenery. You spent 600,000 years at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests you weren't very successful.
You said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake.
He meant,
I'd be happy to return to Delphi or do it any time.
You'll have to forgive him. I'm sure he meant nothing by it.
I know exactly what he meant. His disrespect speaks for itself.
I'm merely curious where your allegiances might lie. Clearly it's with the Trekkin.
Yes, Captain. You have found me out and exposed my true loyalties. To the Trekkin, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and reputation and don't deserve to be called Trekkin. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. And you can stop wasting my time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me that's not what you promised. We're vulnerable enough as it is.
If I understand,
now we're supposed to give him access to everything?
It's our best shot.
Ridiculous.
Captain, I know it's a risk, but right now it's our best shot at finding Galvan and that ship.
Here she was, naive enough to believe it wouldn't be a problem. Little did she realize the levels of ignorance and incompetence she was up against.
If you're not enjoying your visit to our ship, we'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your pathetic little rock.
Captain?
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the Scions pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego. I will not be leaving until they have been found.
Commander Rydick, a word.
And to think, I waited 600,000 years for this.
You realize this must be an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start, but now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane. And you somehow expect me to believe his allegiance is with us? You heard what he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
He's a Trekkin, not a Scion.
I might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point. He's a Trekkin, and he may be loyal to the Trekkin, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything they believe in. You heard what he said.
There's too much at stake to be wrong on this.
We sought him out for a reason. To help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Illydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation, but for me personally. I can't afford another screw-up. Losing the shield algorithms was bad enough. This could be the end of my career.
I'm sorry, Captain. You know I support you, but millions of lives and the future of the Federation are at stake here. Both of which are more important right now than your career.
It's not just mine. It's both of ours.
Then so be it.
I'm going to trust your instincts on this one. I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes. Let me know if you find anything.
Oh, out we go.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
What kind of modifications?
To find Trekkin technology requires Trekkin technology. If this Scion Gallivan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours.
Uh-oh, we're getting crystallized here.
The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may take a moment.
Luckily, I don't think it's as bad as...
How long
I
will
found
it take?
something.
Well, that was quick.
There you are.
What is it? Galvin?
Someone is using Trekkin technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know.
Alright.
Riding to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. You were right after all. That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer.
Concerns were valid.
You always have my back.
No apology necessary. Your concerns were valid.
Nonetheless, I should learn to trust your instincts, which were absolutely right. Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Trekkin device on this ship being used to block the signal.
Uh-oh.
Whoever planted it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Engineering.
Take care of the Trekkin device, and I can find Galvan for you. It's designed to interfere with all transmissions.
Yeah,
or at least
why trust
delay
me?
and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
Why would you trust me with this?
I cannot be sure I trust anyone on this ship. But you and I came to an understanding on Delphi Ardu. That will have to be enough.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to find that ship.
Oh, of course. Something on the thing causing interference.
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
Alright, I'm gonna do this.
There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
That would, of course, more than likely be the warp core.
That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
Let's see. Something going on right here?
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Let's see now. Scan somewhere over. Scan somewhere over here. In this panel.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
When I find this, then I find this, then I call it a street. Now, where are you hiding? Somewhere over here, from the looks of it. Sure, once I find this thing, which is right over here, let's switch over to this other ship. That's
found it.
Excuse me, do you belong here? Commander Rydek. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes, it means a lot that you remembered. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
Routine check.
Just a routine systems check. We've been having problems with our comms lately.
Oh, that's news to me. I haven't heard anything about it.
Probably because the comm system isn't working. Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
Be discreet, please.
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty. Well, I'll leave you alone already.
Hey.
Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tyler?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
Uh-oh. Alright, grab the thing here.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
Alright, what's going on?
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
There's something happening. I may need your help. This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
That's Draconian technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board? But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member. I've seen the logs.
Someone's evaded.
She couldn't have been more thorough.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device.
Which would mean they've been with us this whole time. Watching, listening.
All the more reason why we have to find them.
It could be anyone.
Uh-oh, we got spy.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right?
Yeah,
I was around the science
I trust you.
Anybody.
I trust you.
You don't have to do that. I trust you.
If it makes you feel any better, it's not me, I promise you.
I know.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean it's not you.
Okay.
Well, and...
Clear.
Don't sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the Scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it. The search starts in engineering.
Well, luckily it's...
Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
What about the... Oh, hold on. Duplicates. What about duplicates?
I'll filter out the duplicates.
That helps.
Non-engineering personnel.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
Now this is manageable.
There we go. And the last one.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari. Let's see who's left.
There's just 3 more. The captain.
No, this can't be right.
What?
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi Ardu 4. Which would have been the perfect opportunity. And no one would question him.
Yeah, the Trekkin would want him.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Trekkin want to bioform. People with authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Like Galvin, the Queen?
The captain of a Federation starship. What happened when Dr. Duval bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing the bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
The captain's gonna be pretty... Captain's gonna be pretty pissed.
I found the device.
Interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Trekkin. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution.
How long till they get there?
We have to somehow intercept him. How long till he arrives?
Oh, he's much too far ahead of us. We'll never arrive before he does.
Uh-oh.
If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Trekkin were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew, and it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion Saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the Saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if...
Yeah, we think it's Solano.
Not on your side.
I'm fairly convinced they bioformed Captain Solano.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like him. That explains it. Bioforming was so rare in the time of the Empire that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Proof of your claim is something you will have to produce yourself.
Then we have to bioscan him. I'll talk to Dr. Duval.
Oh, the captain's not gonna like this.
It's quite the claim. Told me you were worried about him. I never imagined this was what was wrong.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
It would explain why Solano has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor, you have the authority to declare him unfit to serve.
If you're right, this is the worst case scenario. Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for this?
Here we go, boys.
If you fail, that's it. The end of your career.
With your help.
Maybe your life.
I don't know if I would be on my own. But with your support, I'm sure we can do it.
That smooth talking may come in handy. I'm in. But we can't pull this off with just the two of us. I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim. Or this could all blow up in our faces. You Better think long and hard about who you can trust.
Oh. Alright. That's a good place to leave off. Oh, yeah, the captain's being a little sus. Not exactly great. Alright, that's where I need to leave off. Do me a favor if you would, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Helps me out my channel out quite a bit. So I'm done for right now, so thanks for stopping.